Hello everyone and welcome to me procrastinating many things. I want to talk about Jurassic World Dominion, Camp Cretaceous, and Best in Slots theory about Camp Cretaceous Season 4, because I have a theory of my own that builds on that. This video will contain one key spoiler for Camp Cretaceous and a pretty big one, namely how Season 3 ends. So this is your spoiler warning. If you haven't seen Season 3 and you want to be completely surprised by the ending, you must click off right now. If you want to be an enabler and reward me for procrastinating, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to see what else I'll do to put off being a responsible adult. Thank you. Camp Cretaceous Season 3 ends with all of the kids on a boat sailing away from Isla Nublar, but with a stowaway on board. We can expect that stowaway to wreak some havoc and thwart the kids' escape towards the mainland, and we will see how that unfolds in Season 4. For the people who are still unsure that a Season 4 is even happening, in spite of that obvious tease, Colin Trevorrow's interview confirms it, but we'll get to what he said a little later. Since Season 4 is happening, just go with me here, just roll with it. It makes no sense for the kids to safely make it to the mainland, because then what would the story be? What would the adventure be? And for them to be forced to return to Isla Nublar feels kind of weak sauce. It feels like weak storytelling. We've left that island behind at this point, and it's exciting to explore someplace new and dangerous. Of course, Isla Nublar is dangerous, but you get what I mean, someplace new. Best in Slot had a great theory, in my opinion, that whatever stowaway they have on board will result in an unfortunate series of events that leave the kids stranded on Isla Sorna, where they would possibly run into the Spinosaurus and all that. Best in Slot also says in his video the exact same thing I always say, that stuff like the DPG website and other extended universe material isn't something the creators keep themselves to. They've shown time and time again that they don't limit themselves to whatever marketing material and extended lore was released alongside the movies. So the whole argument, but this website from whenever says that the Spinosaurus decimated the island and all the remaining dinosaurs were shipped off to Isla Nublar for Jurassic World and the Spinosaurus is dead, all of that, we can disregard that. The mere fact alone that we got Monolophosaurus and Ouranosaurus proves that these materials hold no weight, because both those dinosaurs were not supposed to be on Isla Nublar according to these sources, these outside extended universe sources that people keep citing. This makes this theory by Best in Slot very plausible and, again, in my opinion, just a really great idea for a story. But, someone commented on a video of mine pointing out that the dinosaurs no longer being on Sorna is established in the movies, and I totally forgot about this, but it is actually made very clear in Fallen Kingdom that Isla Nublar is the only place left in the world where dinosaurs live. So by process of elimination, we can conclude that there are no dinosaurs left on Sorna. It is said in the movie in Fallen Kingdom, if Mount Sibo erupts, it means the extinction of the dinosaurs. Now, they never actually mention Sorna in the movie, which is honestly, it is laughable, because by omitting even a reference, it feels like a major plot hole. And many people, myself included, were watching that movie and thinking, lol, but what about Sorna, stupid? But rather than Sorna being retconned out of existence by that glaring omission, I think this implies the same thing that the extended lore made explicit, that the dinosaurs were indeed moved from Sorna to Nublar. It might have even been in cut dialogue from Fallen Kingdom, it should have been at least. But Claire saying in Fallen Kingdom that if Nublar is destroyed, kids will grow up in a world without dinosaurs makes it hard canon that there are no dinosaurs on Sorna. Or there are no dinosaurs supposed to be on Sorna. This is where my theory comes in. But first we have to talk about something Colin Trevorrow said about Camp Cretaceous in a recent interview. He said, "There are connections that we're making for sure. between Camp Cretaceous and Jurassic World Dominion. When you see Dominion, it will be clear that it takes place on the same timeline and in the same world as our show. This is very important, and this is actually what I want to talk about. But for those who still think season 4 isn't confirmed, he also said we do have a beginning, middle, and an end for it. I certainly wouldn't want anyone to think we don't have a plan. We do, and there is an ending in sight. They have an ending in sight, which means that the ending hasn't happened yet. They have it in sight, ahead of them. And obviously the kids sailing out into the open sea with a dinosaur on board isn't really an ending anyway. So season 4 confirmed as far as I'm concerned. But let's get back to that earlier quote, because that's what I want to talk about. There are connections that we're making for sure. When you see Dominion, it will be clear that it takes place on the same timeline and in the same world as our show. What I think is going to happen is, I think Camp Cretaceous is going to fix the mistake they made in Fallen Kingdom. The mistake of there supposedly only being dinosaurs on Nublar and nothing on Sorna, to the point that Sorna isn't even worth mentioning in Fallen Kingdom. I think Bessenslot is right, and again, I hope he's right. I think the kids will be forced to divert to Isla Sorna due to their stowaway. And perhaps Darius is even going to say something like, "Don't worry guys, they got all the dinosaurs off Isla Sorna. There's nothing for us to worry about." To sort of put them at ease about potentially being stuck on another island full of dinosaurs. Darius, being the well-informed dino nerd that he is, will have read all about Jurassic World and how they moved the dinosaurs off Sorna. However, Darius has been shown to be wrong multiple times in Season 2, and I think he'll be wrong about this, if he does even say that line. But, you know, we'll just go with it. We'll go with the theory. Claire, from the first Jurassic World movie, was just doing her job. She was very goal-oriented on what her job was. She didn't ask too many questions. She didn't really care. So when she was informed by Masrani or by someone else that all the dinosaurs from Sorna were transported to Nublar, she believed that, and from that point on, that was fact. No questions asked. It wasn't her job, she didn't care. Which explains why in Fallen Kingdom, she was wholly convinced that the last dinosaurs in the world are on Isla Nublar, and she devoted years of her life conveying this information to the public in an attempt to get people to fund her rescue operation. But what if she was misinformed? Think about it. How on earth would it even be possible for people to get every single dinosaur off Sorna? The dinosaurs were completely wild, no chips like the park dinosaurs on Nublar. So how do you possibly get every last one of them, every last raptor, every last compy? It's actually kind of far-fetched to the point of being stupid when you think about it. I think what happened is they did manage to catch a lot of them, but not every single one. Maybe they thought they did, or more likely, they knew they didn't, but lied about it so people wouldn't start poaching on Isla Sorna. So they were like, "Oh, well, we got them all. No reason to be here. There's absolutely no reason for people to go to Isla Sorna. No dinosaurs here whatsoever." Whatever the case, my theory is that plenty of dinosaurs were left behind on Sorna, and that the population has been growing. As it does, life finds a way. So Sorna is once more a dinosaur-infested island without anyone knowing about it. The few people that did know, they may have died, they may have been sworn to secrecy, they may have nefarious purposes. Reasons to keep that a secret from everyone. How they figure out that there are dinosaurs left on Sorna and how they introduce that into the franchise could be by having the kids get stranded on Sorna and find out the hard way that there are still dinosaurs there. And the Spino or a Spino could very well be one of them. Maybe they were never able to find it, or maybe they found one, but there were two. We don't know. We don't know what was on InGen's list. Well, we actually do know what was on InGen's list. We just don't know what wasn't on the list. I'm making sense in my head, but maybe only in my head. But you get what I mean. There could have been more. Remember, we can discount extended lore stuff about the Spino being dead or the Spino definitely being on Nublar, because everything that isn't made explicit in the movie has been shown to be fair game for the creative team. But this video isn't really about the Spino, it's about Sorna as a whole. I think it would be a really awesome way for Camp Cretaceous to have real meaning within the franchise. Of course, they would still have to address this in Jurassic World Dominion itself somehow, because fans of the movies don't necessarily watch Camp Cretaceous and shouldn't be expected to, but they can handle that with some, some succinct dialogue about Claire not always having been that well informed, like when she didn't even know what the Indominus was made of, or plainly having been lied to, like Mills lied to her. There are some behind-the-scenes photos from Jurassic World Dominion in an environment that really is reminiscent of Isla Sorna as we saw it in The Lost World. So it seems to me like they are going to Sorna in the movie. And perhaps it'll all be explained in a throwaway line somewhere from Owen saying something like, "A couple of kids got stranded on Sorna a few years ago and found out the hard way that Masrani lied to you, Claire. There are dinosaurs left there." Boom. Fallen Kingdom oversight fixed. And again, I think that would really be something exciting for the Jurassic fans to find out while watching Camp Cretaceous. What do you think about this theory? About the kids going to Sorna, about Claire being wrong and there still being dinosaurs on Sorna, about Dominion going to Sorna as well? Leave your own thoughts in a comment down below. And I suppose I should now go do all the things I've been putting off doing. Or maybe I'll just read your comments and give hearts. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, let's theorize.